Hello everybody, we're starting a new game, or a new series. It'll be more narrative based, hopefully. I hope this goes well. Not Pathfinder or D&D. It's a D20 system, but it's my own character sheet, right? It's all based on the same things, right? Alrighty. Matt, you're playing Jack Walters, and you, Ben, is Dan C. Macab, and Demon will be your DM for a thing entitled Demons. Alright. Allow me to set the setting. Modern day San Francisco. More specifically, the sub-area or sub-thing of San Lorenzo. I looked this up. This is a real place. I'm going to blow up a real bridge. Oops.
It's fine. They'll fix it.
Alrighty. Short things. You guys are both homicide detectives for the San Francisco Police Department. Or San Lorenzo Police Department. And you've probably worked with each other before, but not really in a very serious thing, so you probably don't know each other really well. You know who each other is, and you know where to find each other. So, setting. A little cutscene. 10:14 and 32 seconds in the AM. A 5'6" girl with short blonde hair looks down at her watch. The seconds seem to tick by in slow motion. She walks into the bank and fires 3 rounds from an AK-47 into the ceiling. Looks around at the people who are, screaming and yelling. Says, "Everybody out of the building now!" All right. And this is where the camera pans into Dan C. Macab, sitting at his computer. Why don't you describe your character?
Okay. My character has blonde hair, but it's dyed black. He wears round spectacles and has a severe goatee.
A severe goatee.
A severe goatee, yes.
All right. So, you've been trying to catch a criminal, as per your job. Here's what you know. This is a female with short blonde hair. She stands 5.5 feet tall. Blue eyes, athletic build. The amount of people dead thus far is 7. 6 of the people all have a criminal history. And one of them was a drunk person. No criminal history. This is the only connecting features of them is that they were, for the most part, the 6 had some type of criminal background, whether they were on parole or out of prison or whatnot. They were murdered in different ways. Beaten to death, shot, stabbed. And obviously all the murders happened in the Bay Area, which is why you're working on it. Alrighty. So, he's doing something on the computer looking for this thing. You find out that the girl he's looking for is robbing the bank down the street. And you're going to run in and tell him.
Supposed to be.
So,
should I describe myself first?
You should probably describe yourself first as you burst through the door.
Alright, so...
My door! Come on!
Yeah.
Third one this week.
He didn't break the door, he just burst through it. It's got another 3 bursts before it breaks.
So just a quick lowdown on my character when he's just basically... Jack Walters has got that classic fedora, leather trench coat kind of thing going on. I know he kind of stands out in this day and age, but he kind of like the classic cop and police movies back in the early eras. Okay. I burst through the door. No.
Whoa, God!
Yeah. Yeah, that suspect that you're after, that blonde woman, we've just been reported she's robbing a bank.
Shit!
Let's go.
Yeah.
Okay. So if you want to just head up the back of the building, I mean, the bank's like right down there. It's like a couple blocks away.
That's
you can
convenient.
see.
It's kind of a silly thing. It's like, let's rob a bank. That's really close.
It's ballsy.
You could try to take a vehicle, or you could just run.
I take a scooter.
I hop into a unmarked police car.
Hop into an unmarked police car. You start driving down the road towards this, and suddenly it gets really hard to steer. You're on a scooter?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. It's really hard to steer. Like the entire world starts shaking. And I'm not exactly sure. I didn't expect you to take a scooter, so you're probably going to fall. You're supposed to fall if you ran.
Okay.
You can describe how you not die.
Okay, well, I'm driving a scooter. I'm not going that fast.
Okay.
I'll probably get pretty scuffed up, but, you know.
Let's face it, if you're driving a scooter and you're trying to get there, you're going about 30. So, I mean, that's a good amount of speed.
Yeah, I won't die, but I'm going to get kind of scuffed up. So,
Okay, well,
Protect your glasses.
yeah.
it was quicker for him to get on the scooter and start going, so you see him like hit the curb, bounce around as your vehicle's probably having issues, and there's like another people over here, they get a fender bender type thing, and a great big sign comes down, falls into the road.
I hit my brakes.
Yeah. And one of the fire hydrants breaks off, and there's water spurting everywhere, and the whole thing's just absolute chaos for about a minute. And then you're probably going to have to step out of your vehicle because you can't keep going, and look around.
I get out of my vehicle and try to search for him, make sure he's okay.
He's all right. He's a little scuffed up.
Yeah, crashed into a produce section.
People come out of their buildings looking around, kind of got that dazed look on the thing. You know, earthquakes are not uncommon, but this was fairly large. There doesn't seem to be anybody in the vicinity that's actually hurt. You know, minor scrapes, bruises. Most people just looking around.
Okay.
Are you okay down there?
Yes.
I think you still got some fruits and veggies on you.
Yes. Ow. I stand up. Let's keep going.
Alright, proceed to go to the bank.
Alright, you proceed to the bank. It doesn't take you very long before you realize the bank is no longer a bank, it's a pile.
Can I reach anybody over the radio, the police dispatch?
Yes, but you could just talk to the police people standing in front of it.
Oh.
Because of the earthquake, instead of trying to find out if there's anybody there, he's dispatching his people that were originally surrounding the bank to go and go other places to help people.
Okay, well, I approach one of the police officers on hand and ask them what they've seen.
Well, currently we're dispatching people to different areas. Fortunately, the suspects that came in here to rob the bank told everybody to get out. So, as far as we know, there's no casualties here. Nobody was inside. So we need to focus elsewhere.
The suspect.
Talk to the chief guy. And he turns around. He's got other things to do.
Okay.
You approach the chief.
Mm-hmm. Approach the chief. Chief.
I suppose not chief, but yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, what happened to the suspect?
One of my guys around the back, he went around and he caught her outside the building by the dumpster just before the earthquake hit. And he tried to pursue, but he couldn't because it's hard to run when the world's shaking.
Hmm.
So they left off to the west. We don't know how far they got, and I gotta get my boys somewhere else. So that's all I can give you.
Any reports on how big the earthquake was?
Yes, Chief?
Yeah.
I don't know. Just
Are the
Hold on.
roads in traveling condition for vehicles, or should we go on foot?
it's obviously not good. There's signs and false poles and
Okay.
broken cars everywhere.
Hmm.
All right. Well, should we proceed and follow them?
Is there anything else he needs us to do, or can we follow the suspect?
He just turns around,
No.
starts doing stuff. You are your own.
Yeah. Okay. Let's go.
We're road cops.
Yeah.
Road cops.
You're the.
I just pictured us wearing a ninja suit and just kind of sneaking around this.
It'd be fun.
Okay, we proceed in the direction that he pointed us.
Okay. Well, it was west from behind the bank.
Mm-hmm.
So
Hmm.
pudding.
Sorry. Okay, so I guess we can... Where's the cop that had tried to follow her?
He is actually over by the people that came out of the building, trying to calm them down.
Okay.
There's a lot of people that are like, "Oh my God, we were just in there. If this thing had not happened and this lady had not tried to rob the bank, we'd be dead," kind of thing. And
Okay.
he's trying to calm them down.
Okay, I want to go over there and ask him, did she ask him if one of them knew whether she told them before the earthquake started? Or do we already know that she said, "Hey, get out, now," and then the earthquake went...
Okay. That is a good point. If you want to ask him.
Sure.
So if you approach this guy,
Mm-hmm.
show him your badge.
Yep.
What do you say?
I say, has anyone asked, because I heard that she told them to get out. Did she tell them to get out, the people to get out before the earthquake or after?
As far as what I'm getting from these people, she walked into the bank, fired a few rounds, forced everybody out of the building.
Mm-hmm.
I was coming around, she was already outside by the dumpsters in the back before, she started running almost the moment the earth started shaking. So she was already out of the building before the earthquake.
Okay. And you said that she started off west?
Yeah, she started out heading west down the alley. I tried to follow, but I couldn't. She's pretty good at not falling over.
Okay.
So she had no trouble running in the quake?
Well, she didn't look like she was having a good time, but she had less trouble than I did.
Okay.
Well,
Let's pursue.
Yep.
So, you just going to head west, or you going to go behind the bank? Well, behind the pile of rubble.
Yeah. Let's go behind the pile of rubble first and then go
Investigate
west.
real quick.
Alright,
Yep.
so
Any clues?
you head out, go around the bank. It's not too difficult. There's a gate that's fallen over. And, there's, the bank caved in on itself, so there's not a whole lot of bank on the outside, on the street. So you got a row of dumpsters, and on the other side you got another row of dumpsters for those buildings, and it's basically just a straight alley that goes down, and it does lead off to certain areas. And it's probably about 50 yards before there's another building in the way, and it tees off.
So there's really nothing of interest besides same old, or do we have to roll to see if we see something?
If you want to roll perception, that is fine.
3.
Okay. We have
I added my perception in.
we take book for perception.
Huh? Your perception's over here.
Oh, there it is. Obviously, because it says perception. Okay.
Your glasses give you an advantage.
Yeah. 18.
Okay.
Do we add any of our stats to it?
Nope, just your perception.
Okay.
See.
18.
Alrighty. So you're thinking chase suspect. He's thinking, well, let's check the dumpsters. And you find a AK-47.
Ooh.
You know, banana clip in it. So 30-round magazine, completely illegal in California.
Okay. Here's a pretty work for you.
Oh, hey. Where'd you find that?
It's in the dumpster.
It's an odd place for it to be.
No, really.
Well, that's what I would say. I'd be like, what is it doing in there? Is it broken? So I fiddle with it and...
What the
You pick it up with your hands? Gloves.
Oh, okay.
Puts on gloves.
Oh, yeah.
Sees if it's loaded. It is loaded. These aren't bullets. They're blanks. Like Hollywood-style extra flash blanks.
I should probably tell him. These aren't real bullets. I pick one of the bullets out and show it to him. It's a blank.
Okay. I have gloves on to this.
Yeah. Little white powdery cap.
Mm-hmm.
It says extra flash on the bottom of it.
So she has no intention, even when she fired it off to kill anybody, was this more of a threat or intimidation?
How weird.
Motives are interesting. More confused than anything at this point.
Okay.
So do you think we should we turn this into evidence so we don't have to lug it around with us, or should we just head away?
We should probably turn it in real quick.
Alright, we find some police officers that are not super busy
You find one that's directing the people.
and have them put in the bag and present as evidence.
You can throw it in the car for a while.
Okay.
Hope it doesn't get lost in the confusion. Yeah. It might be a week before he remembers that it's in his trunk. Files the paperwork.
Yeah, okay.
There's an earthquake. There's fires and... Don't look at me like that.
I'm suspicious.
I should radio into dispatch to let them know that we have a piece of evidence that's in car such and such.
That's not a bad idea.
Okay.
I'll do that.
All right.
That'll speed things up. Keep on his bullets.
Yeah. Okay. Let's continue along our path of what we were going. Go west behind the bank.
Yeah.
So, see if we find anything.
You head west, down the alleys, it splits off several things, and then it gets to a point where it tees off, and you go left or right. You find no noticeable things that say, hey, there was a person here recently that went this way.
There's no way to go over it.
No, this is a building.
Okay. Oh, building. Sure. Okay. Left, right.
There's fire escapes, so maybe somebody climbed up.
Okay. How about we split up real quick, go down them. If we find anything, say in 5 minutes, come back to the spot.
Well, here's another thing, too, is that one of us can be on foot, one can climb up the fire escapes to see if they get a bird's eye view and if they can see somebody moving.
Okay. Well, thanks for volunteering.
Okay. I climb up the fire escape to the building, to the roof, and see if I can see anything from the...
And I go left.
Okay, he goes left. You on a rough look around, a lot of destruction. It's not too bad. I mean, there's a lot of small things involved, a lot of car crashes type things, a lot of people, like, helping people, like, putting on basic bandages and stuff like that.
Okay.
But all in all, that seems to be the only building that collapsed.
Okay. I don't see any but suspicious blonde-haired people moving about.
You see a lot of people moving about, but nothing that looks very suspicious, and all look very panicky and worried about an after effect or after tremor, aftershock, whatever it's called.
Okay, then I radio down to him and ask him if he sees anything. I don't see anything up here.
See a lot of shaking people.
Chicken people. Yeah. Like lots of shaken baked chicken.
It was one of those too.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Nothing down the right way either?
Not that you can see, just
Okay.
people.
Let's go back.
Okay. We head back to the bank.
Back to the bank?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pile of rubble. People being sent home. People that were working at the bank being sent home. Obviously, they got the reports.
Okay. Okay, so can we contact the police dispatcher chief and see what they would like us to do?
Sure.
Alright.
You contact dispatch, find out what you need to do. They send you over to a couple blocks down, help dig some people out of rubble, but not like big rubble. So
Okay.
They fell into a fruit vegetable stand as well.
yeah, except this one had a roof which came down on top of them.
Oh.
So, yeah. At the end of the day, 7 killed in the earthquake. Only 12 were seriously injured. Thousands with minor injuries. But, cleanup's expected to be done within the next few days. Kind of bad timing for you guys to get your suspect, but you do.
Wait, 7 killed?
7 killed.
Are they anyone important? Histories or... No? Okay.
Just this
Seven
is
people.
7 killed in an earthquake
I know.
of an entire city.
Hmm.
It was pretty good. It was a big earthquake.
Yeah.
It wasn't the big one, but big enough to collapse a bank
Okay.
and mess up the roads and whatnot.
So we'll be back at the police station then?
Yep. A couple days later, report comes in. Your suspect was sighted in an apartment building, snooping around the 2nd floor.
What game is she playing? She was just sighted? Oh,
She was sighted at
At
an
a-
apartment building, snooping around the 2nd floor. Like, snooping, like suspiciously. Hey, there's a suspicious person. The description matches what you're looking for.
okay. Do I know anything about that apartment building? Like there's no criminals that are sitting there as a hideout or...
If you want to check it,
Sure.
research.
Or research, okay.
Quick research. A nat 1 would get you, oh my god, there's my suspect, let's go.
No, so you'd be like, hit the computer and it's like, wait, what?
You turn on your computer, it says, installing new updates, please wait, 1 of 18. I'm just gonna go.
Estimated time, 45 minutes.
So you wanna, we'll say it's that, so if you want to go ask Kim to do a research, then
Yeah,
that's
okay.
fine.
I need... can you do a research for me? Do you even
What?
have research?
Well, you have a research.
Yeah, okay.
That is a proficiency.
What happened to your computer?
It's got some issues going on there.
Alright.
And for maintenance.
7, 8.
I can't give you anything with an 8.
Okay. Nothing suspicious around there. So, why would she be snooping? Let's, think we should go down there real quick.
Yeah, now let's go.
Need a couple extra cops with us. And
You take extra cops?
sure, extra cops.
How many?
2.
Doesn't matter. Thank you. Alright. You can go there.
Yep.
Find the apartment building. About the time you step out of the thing, you hear bang, bang, bang.
I holster my gun and kind of scout the area a little bit.
Oh, came from roughly the 2nd floor.
Alright, so I'll head in first. You cover me.
Alright. You guys try and find a place, a back exit or something that someone could get out of. Cover that.
Okay, enter the building. Very, very stealthily. Do you want me to roll?
You can roll if you want to.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter, but if it makes you feel good.
I don't know. I'm not very...
All right, so you quickly make your way down the hallway.
Mm-hmm.
You do hear, like, a crying sound.
Mm-hmm.
Crying of a child. So, probably make your way to that door. There's nothing...
Sure, why not? We'll
maybe
do
a
that.
couple people sticking their head out the door looking around, but...
You hear the crying of a child.
You hear the crying of a child. Or the scared whimpers of a child or something.
Mm.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I'll open the door up real quick and then you can peek in.
Ooh, better yet. Door opens. You see a person, blonde-haired girl, get out, looks at you, goes back in. That makes more sense.
Yes.
So,
And we go.
Okay,
in
so
you go.
attempt to see if the door is locked.
Alright, yeah, door's locked.
Do we have anything that can lockpick? I mean, like, police officers
Wait.
sometimes have,
Knock on the door and say, "Please open up. This is the police."
You hear some clanging in there.
so,
she's going out the back door.
would escape, no, that would be it. What could I use, like, if I wanted to use, like, a lockpick?
Stealth.
Stealth?
I'll give you a stealth.
Alright, I'm going to attempt to use a lockpick, which is 3. Which I'm hoping I got a 5.
Yeah, that's not going to work.
I'll get this eventually. Oh.
Just kick the door down.
Yeah.
Alright, so I'm going to use, do I have to use my strength or my athletics?
What's higher?
Yeah,
use your athletics. I'll give you that.
20.
In true police officer fashion, just kicks the door down, gun up, whatnot.
Okay,
Into the building.
there we go.
Small apartment building.
Hmm.
Not much bigger than this. There is a bed off to the side. There's a small girl on this bed.
Mm-hmm.
There's also like a bolt into the wall where there was a rope that was bound to this girl's arms,
Mm-hmm.
and the rope's been cut, but like burnt all the way through. Oh, now there's a dead guy on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
3 holes in his chest. And that's all you see. And the girl's kind of like, freaking out, but
I go over to the little girl and try to comfort her, talk to her.
she seems scared,
I keep going. You're
Scared of me?
you're a guy.
Scared.
Obviously, this is a delicate situation.
I want to be like, I'm the police. We're here to help.
Yeah, that's not going to help.
It's very,
You need to-
7-year-old.
Yeah, okay. Radio in for a female cop to get down here ASAP.
Okay.
I'm going to continue on.
Okay, you find an open window.
Oh, damn it.
And you get a radio call. Person just climbed up on a roof.
Up I go.
So, I just got done on the radio, and they're sending another female cop.
Yeah, you probably one of the girls, one of the people with you is probably female.
Oh,
She comes
yeah.
up.
Okay, she comes up, and then
There you go.
tell her to not let anybody in. It's a crime scene. We'll return.
Good job. There you go. Up on the roof?
So we got to do we have to do a climb?
No, you can just climb the stairs. He's got to do a climb.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll climb the stairs.
So I'm an idiot, apparently.
Oh no, you're a genius.
Yeah, I'm a genius, but I'm still an idiot.
Just full of bad ideas.
Yeah, look at that.
18.
18 plus 0.
18.
Hold on. Okay, I never wrote it down.
He writes down 19.
Damn it.
Yeah,
And
I'm
he
writing
breaks
down
his
19.
dang it.
I'm going to stop cursing so much. Like a little curse jar.
I hadn't decided yet whether or
Were
not
you
I
raised
make
by
team to 20.
Were you raised by sailors?
Actually, my dad was in the Navy, so
Well,
yes.
that's where you get it from.
All right, you're scaling the thing.
Yeah.
Hey, look, there's a fire escape. Jump up.
Mm.
Go upstairs.
There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's probably how you get up. Alrighty. You're on top of a building.
Okay.
He busts through the door! Because
We're just...
he does not simply enter a building, he busts into it.
Like I said, my doors! You have something against doors?
It's built for that. This is your door that has a problem. There's a blonde girl that has jumped to another building.
Like, how far in between buildings is the alley or...
This one's not separated very far, maybe a good 5 feet, and it's a little bit lower, so it's easier to jump onto.
So we don't need to do a roll? Or
Not this one.
Okay,
Oh,
so I sprint after her.
Okay. I'm going to radio in. We have a suspect going down this road on top of the roofs.
Okay.
We need extra backup.
Please send a helicopter.
Great.
Alright.
To send death dogs.
ETA 10 minutes.
Nay, can you shave anything off of that? Can you shave anything off of that? Everybody.
I should just pick you up and be like, come on.
Yeah, I have a good constitution. I just have bad strength.
So, you're chasing this person.
I'm slightly ahead.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's make this a small skills challenge. Because that's fun.
Yeah.
So, let's say you need 3 successes.
And 2 failures?
That's 2 failures. Alrighty.
Oh,
I was thinking of not doing any. So, roll initiatives.
okay. 14.
I got 10. I mean, I don't think
10?
we don't get any bonuses, do
Yeah,
we?
no, you don't get any bonus for this.
Okay.
This is really just who's going
Sure.
first. Alrighty. So, your goal is to catch up to this girl.
All right.
And you can use your things. Basically, create a situation. What you need to use a skill.
Mm-hmm.
And how does that skill solve the situation to get you closer?
Okay. I'm going to use sense motive to guess.
Guess what she's going to do?
Yeah, guess what she's going to do, where she's going to probably go next. So, yeah. 19.
Okay. You're pretty sure that her goal is pretty much just to outrun you at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm going to call that a success.
My turn.
Your turn.
Okay, I'm going to use athletics. All those years of training in the force has made me a little bit above average. So
Okay.
I'm going to try to regulate my breathing and sprint faster longer.
Yeah.
Which I do a 10, I think. Yep, 10.
10. Now go.
Too many donuts.
Oh, man. Back on the... This is the problem with being a homicide detective instead of a beat cop.
Mm.
Yeah, it's not as much exercise.
Hmm.
And just as many donuts.
Okay. Can I use diplomacy to try and talk her down? To talk her from trying to escape? Or...
You good?
Okay.
What do you say? Stop running. I won't have to shoot you.
Yeah, so... Well, that'd be intimidate.
So, colleagues, please stop running. We just want to talk.
Yeah. We'll go with that. 14?
That's a no.
Damn, we failed.
You fail your skill challenge. And to be fair, this is working hard.
Yeah. No kidding. Yeah.
Alright. As you start to get closer to her, she jumps to another building. And you hear this great crack. And it's almost as if her body starts moving faster.
Like a whip crack?
Like a whip crack.
Okay.
And kind of erratic. And now I get to see if she succeeded in making it. Yeah, she makes it to the other thing. So this is probably a good 10 foot gap, and she does make it barely. I mean, like she hits her thing, falls into it, like gets up, starts running, but she kind of stumbling around a bit. And do you attempt to pursue in this?
Might as well.
Yeah. You're going to make the jump?
Yeah. Well,
can we both attempt to jump?
You can both attempt to jump.
What's the DC? I suppose you won't tell us.
I was trying to shoot her.
What's the DC?
That's a good question. What is the DC?
You won't tell me, huh? Can I intimidate to the GM?
You intimidate the DM you want, but...
Okay, well, I'll try first.
Oh, this is going to be fun.
Plus...
acrobatics.
That is a...
Or you can use athletics if you really wanted.
No, well, athletics, yeah. So that would be a 16.
16. That'll make it. Barely. I mean, you like hit this thing and... Whoa, okay. But you get it.
Stop smiling. Because you know I'm going to roll 14.
He jumps! And you grab hold of the very edge as you're sliding down.
Oh! I thought it'd be even more funnier. As I'm trying to pull myself up, he grabs my legs.
We're going to say that you actually made it. He kind of didn't, and he's dangling there.
Okay.
There's a fire escape that you could probably, move to or swing to.
Keep going.
Okay. I'll pursue.
Alright, he's going to do that. She's looking really wobbly. Like, stumbles more than actually runs at this point.
Okay. So, could it be possible to tackle her? Or... So,
yeah, once you get close enough.
Okay.
You're a good person to do this with.
Okay.
She gets to the end of the building, and she kind of looks down, and she turns around and looks back at you. And he gets up towards the other end of the building, so you're up. Get your gun up?
Yeah. Kind of unsure of what she's going to do.
You're going to shoot.
Unless you make me.
Who are you?
I'm Jack. I'm a private detective. No, I was kidding. I am a detective.
You had to say it, didn't you?
Yeah.
And she's kind of swaying a bit. I'm not getting taken in. And she takes a step back.
Okay, so can I attempt to get to her before she jumps off?
You could.
Okay, so would that be athletics or...
Good.
So that is 11.
You start towards her. She looks at you. She does this. And the gun in your hand explodes.
Ouch.
Yeah, like a round in the magazine exploded.
Do I take any damage, or is this more of like a shock and it falls on
This
my...
is going to be more like a shock. I mean, if you want to take like 5 damage, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, like, because it's not chambered in a thing, it more does an explosion type thing versus channels all that energy.
So my hand is stinging, painful, I can't
Your hand is
use it.
stinging, painful. She takes a step back and drops down.
I get to my knees and start looking, make sure all the fingers and stuff are still
Oh yeah,
there.
it's there. It's bloody, and you get like a piece of metal sticking out of your palm.
So grab like a little bit of like handkerchief and start wrapping my hand up.
There you go. You're catching up here.
Okay, I catch up. Where's the suspect?
She slid off the edge. Go check and see if she's there.
Okay. You're doing all right. Run up to the edge.
Okay. There's a ledge, and then if you follow the ledge around, there's a fire escape, and she's getting down there.
Fuck. Dang it.
And you get a voice on the radio. Where are we going?
We're currently at this and this block.
You see a squad car go past.
Okay.
Right. So, if you want to head down the fire escape.
Yeah.
I get on the thing. Where's she going?
She's going down the fire escape.
Alright, you see her get to the fire escape?
Yeah.
And she stumbles into like the alley, and then she kind of slams into a dumpster,
Mm-hmm.
and like runs back to the side, slams into the wall, and like really like she's really drunk or something.
Okay.
But thus far she didn't seem drunk.
Okay, at this point, while he's going down, you can kind of see me start to painfully walk down the fire escape as well.
Okay.
All right. Continue to pursue.
Continue to pursue. It's much easier now that she's like zigzagging and not really running anymore.
Mm.
And the cop car comes up, blocks the alley in front of her, and she stops. And she kind of leans off to the side, and then she collapses.
All right. I run up to her, check her pulse, see if she's still conscious.
She's conscious, or she's not conscious. She's unconscious, but physically seems to be fine.
Okay.
Have yourself one criminal.
What is going on in this? Everything's gone crazy. Dun, 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 dun.
Now, as I sit there looking at my bleeding hand, remind me to grab another gun while we're back at the station.
Remind you to grab another hand.
She'll be fine.
I don't know how she did that. She just made the gun explode.
Gets him to cure prone.
Okay. You book her. They take her up. They throw her in the car. You're back at the facility. You get that hand looked at. I imagine they put her in one of those interrogation things, where there's a camera in the corner, there's a table, and there's two-side glass or one-way glass behind them.
Mm-hmm.
I imagine that kind of thing.
I'll put into the report so far that we need to check our guns because yours exploded and...
Yeah. Alright. And you're probably going to go get coffee and then go interrogate the suspect, correct?
Mm-hmm. I'll bring her a nice glass of water.
As you walk into the
straw.
As you walk into the break room to get your coffee, there's a TV that's up there. And they usually got like the Weather Channel or something on there. And then all of a sudden, like, the TV, like, blinks and kind of does with the little bars and stuff and starts freaking out. And instead of being the Weather Channel, on the screen is an image of this clean-cut, professional-looking Asian woman. She appears to be sitting at a desk with some paperwork. And she looks up at the camera, and she's holding paper, and she says, "Hello, men and women of the world. We interrupt your programs for an important broadcast. For millennia, we, the Effenor, whom humanity has turned to demons, a moniker that we have graciously accepted, have watched humanity in silence. We and our counterparts have been content to stand on the sidelines as humanity grew and matured. You have grown, but your technologies and knowledge has outpaced your maturity. You have been poor stewards of this planet. You strip away the Earth's very essence, leaving it in ruin, and for what? So you can make war on your own kind. From now on, your world will be ruled by us. The following years will be difficult. You will see much bloodshed and disaster. You may blame us for your misfortune. It should be remembered that we, the Effenor, are the very embodiment of chaos and destruction, and the comfort of your short lives are not a priority. That is all. She switches her papers around, and she repeats the message in Chinese. And she switches the papers around, and she repeats it in Arabic. And she switches the papers around and repeats it in German. And then the screen blanks out to a white background, and the message repeats with different voices in different languages. French, Spanish. And it goes on for like 20 minutes, and then it blanks out and goes back to the original program that was on. And that's where we're going to cut it.